Look, Listen, and Laugh is a video podcast that is solely based off opinion and jokes. Nothing said or done on this show is targeted at any one person. So if you are offended by anything said or done on this show, then maybe you should take a deep look within. It's all love here, but we will keep it 100, period. Enjoy the show.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Look, Listen, and Laugh. I'm your co-host Bree.
And I'm Tay.
And today's episode is all about good vibes, positive energy, all that good stuff. And like we said, we like to start off all of our shows with some type of motivational quote or something. So I'm going to pass this over to Tay. And
all right.
Let's know what we got today.
All right, our quote for today is, your perception of yourself affects your vibes. Love yourself, be confident in your looks, express your talents, let your good vibes flow. I loved that.
I like that.
I loved it. That was real. Ooh.
That was good. Read that first part again, like the first sentence.
The meat of it.
Okay, because I feel like that's what really got me, and then I kind of got stuck there. Mm-hmm. And yeah, go do it again for me.
Your perception of yourself affects your vibe. And that, it literally does. Well, how is anybody else supposed to think of you if you think of yourself negatively or you just the slums? That energy flows, period.
That's very true.
You run around with your head up high, feeling good. People feel that. And they be like, because I feel it. I be like, hey, oh, she wearing that shirt. She got it going on.
No,
so you can just feel it.
The energy is, just you saying that energy is really real. Like, I feel like is really important to pay attention to because it really can affect your day. Like even just waking up, the first thought of your day should be something positive. And I'll say it's taken me years. I've grown for sure a lot. And just trying to protect my energy has been real important to me lately. With talking about positive energy, and we also, I hope you guys have been keeping up with our podcast. Like I said, we're on episode 3. We talked about an episode before this about book club, and this was kind of important too because we like to read positive books and things, you know, about improving our health, motivation, and things like that. So a couple of books that we wanted to talk about. I'm going to talk about one for me is The 4 Agreements. That's a book that I want to tell you guys about. And just to make a long story short about the 4 agreements, there's 4 agreements in life that you should follow by. One is be impeccable with your words, meaning things that you say, mean them. You know, be about your words. Even if you say, I'm not about to get that job.
Okay.
You're not about to get that job. And I know it sounds so crazy, and I'm not going to lie. Me being friends with Shantae, I've learned a lot more about this because she stresses it a lot. And it's like, words mean things. Like, if you say you can do something, you can do it. If you say you can't do something, you can't do it. And it sounds cliche. It really sounds cliche, but it's so real. Mm-hmm. So being impeccable with your words, like whether you're saying it to yourself or other people, it's important to watch what you say. Mm-hmm. I like to also add think, because it's not just what you say, what you think happens. And then don't take anything personally. That's very hard.
Ooh.
I mean, in any situation, you know. Like
you have to really train your brain to be like, nope. I don't care if they even said my name in it. Your energy is not talking to me.
You're not talking to me. And that's funny because it's like you go to a club and somebody be like, all these B words in here. Do you get offended? Because I don't. Because he's not talking to me. Why? Because I'm not a B word. So I'm not offended by that. I'm not offended by that. Like, yeah, it's disrespectful. Then the other one is don't make assumptions. That's another hard thing because assuming, what I say, assuming makes an ass out of you. Out of you. But I won't lie. Because she know. Sometimes, I'm going to say this. Assuming is not good, but trust your instincts. You know when you're assuming and you know when you're right.
Yeah, I tell her all the time, how the heck, when do you just know? Like, wait, no. Ain't no assuming I know this fool about to do just this.
Exactly.
This is what they done served to me all these years. This is what's going to happen. But it still levels to it.
It's still an assumption.
Yeah, it's still an assumption.
Just be careful with them. And then the last of the 4 agreements is always do your best. And like I said, that sounds corny and cliche too, but it's really true. Because honestly, like, the more you do better in, like, whether it's like, I want to start reading more, I want to start working out more, I want to start cleaning up more. When you do them, you start to feel better about it. So if you do your best at anything that you do, you by default just start to feel better. So 4 Agreements, I'm silly, didn't write down the author, but I'll add all that in the picture of the book. I would say that one helps me as far as keeping the positive vibes and the good energy and all that. And I know Shantae's got a book that she loves and probably wants to talk about.
Yeah. So The Secret, this is what woke me up, y'all. It just talks like a whole lot about the way you think. Like, you have got to control those things. I love this book. It just like she said, with it ties with the 4 Agreements. Your thoughts are so powerful. You have to control them. Them 4 Agreements, I think, is which I think you need to know those before you get into The Secret, because that's just the basics. Because you probably ain't even gonna be able to wake up enough to be able to really stick to the thoughts after that.
I like that. That makes sense, because I feel like the 4 Agreements are kind of like the steps of
getting there.
And then when you read The Secret, it tells you how to apply these to your everyday life.
Yeah. So I really love The Secret, and I just finished The Greatest Secret, and it is this times 5,000. It's just like one more little layer that just helps seal the deal on your thoughts and how you think of things. This book refers to the Bible so many times. I look at it as in another way to spit the Bible out. It's like, okay, well, if you're not gonna read the Bible, you're gonna read this. It's literally the same thing. He just didn't call it The Secret. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, pray without ceasing, ask and you shall receive. Your thoughts become things. If you're thinking of all these things that you want, it's the same. It's like, I don't know, I be thinking God tricky. He'd be like, let me put it in here, they'll understand it this way.
And you know what he also did for me? Because God is good. Oh, Shantae ain't got that one. I have to grab mine. I got the copy with the DVD in the back. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I read the book, but it was something about watching the DVD that really helped me understand more, because I'm more visual, and it's like I can read things, and sometimes it's like I get it at that moment, but it doesn't stick with me the way I can remember something happening in a show. So it's on Netflix.
That's what I was gonna tell you. It's on Netflix.
Thank you. It's on
Netflix, but I don't know. You know how they be rotating stuff.
That's true. So. That's true. But definitely, as far as the books we would recommend for positive and good vibes and things like that, The Secret and the 4 Agreements are
great starters to that awakening of, oh, okay, a lot of stuff don't matter. That's all it is.
It's true.
A lot of stuff do not matter.
And it's crazy how much it doesn't matter. And I also kind of like we're doing this 3rd episode after the first one about the pandemic, and that's a sad, harsh topic. And then the second one we just did, being about Black Lives Matter. It's so hard to stay positive. Like, people are dying. Like, this country is in shambles. People are losing their jobs every day. People are sick and dying of diseases. That's a thing too. And then cops are killing us. We're killing each other. There's suicides. It's like so much going on in the world that it gets so hard, y'all, to stay positive. But I really believe even if you gotta fake it, that's Shantae's key thing. Fake it. I don't care. Fake the smile, fake the joy. You gotta fight it, because I think even in The Secret it said something about a lady curing herself of cancer from just choosing to be happy.
She said, I woke up every day and looked in the mirror and said, I am healed, I am healthy, I am breast cancer free. Every day. She said, I believed it, I felt it. She went to that doctor and said, oh my God, it's a miracle. The miracles are them people I really believe are the people connected thinking, okay, no, I can't be, oh my God. I got COVID. Oh my God, I can't go to quit thinking you're gonna get COVID just because you go to the store, because you're gonna get COVID. It sucks that it sounds that, what'd you say, cliche, but it is.
It is.
It's that simple.
It really is that simple, because I kind of feel like it's kind of one of those things where it's like, Bree, just try it. And it's like, I used to be a huge negative Nancy. I can still be cynical at times, but I still try to find the positivity in things.
It's hard, though.
It's hard, but it's like, literally, if you take that time to do these things, it literally changes. It's kind of like when people be like, man, I swear if you just eat right and work out, you will lose weight. And it's true.
True. You just have to put in the time and that energy towards it.
But just like anything, I still work out, but I stopped eating right. You may not be losing that weight no more.
Yeah, you're playing with it.
Because you're playing with it. As opposed to in a situation, like I said, it's like, okay, instead of saying, well, I don't know because I don't ever get to do this, tell myself I'm going to do it. That used to be me. It's like, oh, Bree, you want something? Well, I don't know, because they probably ain't even going to ask me.
And the universe says, don't ask her, don't ask her, don't ask her. She don't want to be asked.
Then it turns into, now I'm never asked.
Huh.
But then I'll tell you something the universe does do. When you change it and it's like, I do want to do this, the universe puts you in situations to do it. I do want to lose weight. My friend called me, you want to go work out? Nah, girl.
Missed it.
You missed it.
And that's another funny example, because they say simplify it, as in, and I've experienced this. That was the first little like, oh, this works, was when you go to a fast food restaurant or something, you go in line. I always tell myself, woo, I got in line just in time. Every time I go to anything that has a line, 50 people end up right after me. I don't care what y'all say. I make sure I say, woo, or I know I'm going to get a parking spot. You're going to get that parking spot. We ain't going to probably find no spot. Yeah, you're probably not. I'm fine. Parking spots, I get free cookies. I'll be like, watch me. I'm about to go in here and tell them, oh, just put the cookie in the bag. You don't care. They put that cookie in that bag. I'm skipping through because I got that cookie off of just... and believing I'm gonna get that darn cookie.
That's true.
Simple stuff, and you have to be, and that's another thing I was gonna say. You have to be prepared to, like, once you get into this the motion of trying to have the positive energy and the positive vibes. All my Christians, just like the Bible, you think you're not gonna be tested?
True.
You're going to be in a position where you're going to have to not act like you normally do.
Yep.
Which is react. But that elementary silence is golden has stretched all the way up to my big grown 33-year-old self, and in the meaning even changed. Silence is golden as a kid is like, well, don't say nothing, just keep the peace. Silence is golden. I start receiving stuff when I'm quiet. Shut y'all mouth. It's so much in just letting things work itself out. Don't get so worked up. We got this.
Right. I think we get so consumed as people, human beings, in what we want and what we feel like things are gonna be, as opposed to work on your craft or do what you need to do. Focus. So that you can even accept these things. Because I feel like, and that's a whole nother show, but I feel like it's kind of like dating. Like, we sit there and we talk about all these things that we want, but then we talk to these people who aren't giving us what we need, and it's like, well, if you sit down, maybe you'll get these things. So I feel like Tay said, start with something simple, because I'm not gonna lie, I started with the parking space. That happened to me before I moved here. I was living with my mom, and before I moved out here, she moved into this apartment complex downtown Minneapolis. And here's one of them situations, like, I said it, but I fixed myself. I said, dang, I ain't gonna never find no park here. But then I said, nope, I'm about to tell myself, every time I come home from work or anytime I get somewhere, I'm going to have a spot. I don't care where it is, I'm going to get a spot. Because it's literally like, you got a spot, a part of the apartment complexes, and then you got street parking. I said, you will always have a spot. And I swear to you, I'm not lying. I always had a parking space.
It will give you goosebumps.
Just because, and I'm sitting here like, it's creepy. I manifested my entire move down here. I still manifest little things today, and meaning that is just speaking things into existence.
Claim
things
it.
I want, little things, dumb things, might seem silly. I want this today.
Claim that stuff, y'all. It's practicing, and the best things I've learned is not everything deserves a reaction. It's not to say your feelings aren't valid on certain things, but just like they say, when they say, karma and stuff, that goes back, like, let the universe work out your problems, or how I put it, I let God do my thing. Pray about it, let it go. That's the same thing. Energy, all that. Just make sure you wholeheartedly believe whatever you're choosing to do with your situation, and it's going to be that.
And with that being said, know that what is for you is for you.
Yep.
Because I feel like sometimes hell, even with doing this podcast and moving here, anybody would say I'm crazy. Oh, you got this. It's for me. Mm-hmm. Like, people don't understand what I see when I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do with this vision that God gave me. So when you got something, you do hair, you do makeup, you do art, you make music, you produce, that's for you.
Yeah.
It really is. And I feel like you gotta have the negativity and the haters and stuff, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be doing it. And I feel like a lot of people get discouraged a lot, me too. And I just want to sit here and say, like, this show is not only to tell you guys how we feel, but this helps us. This is kind of therapeutic for me to just talk about how I feel. But another cliche thing is, don't give up on your dreams. But for real, because it's for you. And other people may not see it or understand it, but they're not supposed to. Mm-mm. But I'll tell you this, they're not supposed to. However, they can stand by you and stand for you and support you. Don't stick around those that give you the negativity that, is like a constant. Find those who believe in you. You know, like...
I know a bunch of, because I have people that know me. They be like, what is this girl talking about? I got dreams. I got what people tell me. What, you living a fairy tale life? So what? If that's what I think I'm about to get to, that's what I want. If y'all want to live in this miserable day-to-day robotic world, go ahead. But I'm about to try to march myself up out of here. And the biggest thing I hate was, like I said, that word fairy tale. Somebody literally told me that and was dead serious. Like, what kind of fairy tale life you think you about to live?
The one I want.
If y'all ever told anybody that, slap yourself, because y'all disrespectful, so what?
I feel like y'all watch all these celebrities out here living their dreams. Not every celebrity, and their story. They came from crackhead mama living in the hood. They believe.
They just believe.
And I feel, here we go. I talk about him all the time. Matter of fact, look, this whole backdrop reminds me of him. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Everybody hates on Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I'm going to tell you why I can't. Because he gives me goosebumps as much as he believes in himself. You can call it conceited, narcissistic. It don't matter. He tells you what he's going to do, and he does it. And you can't do that if you don't think you can do it. Like, I feel like people who talk shit about something, when they say, can you back it up? That's literally the key. Mm-hmm. But then you got the silent killers. Like, I don't like to say too much. I like to, my actions speak for me. But I feel like Tekashi's that talker. But you can talk if you back it up. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. And I just feel like that's the type of mentality that we all need. Like, you are the best. You are love. You are enough. And you can do anything you want to.
Anything you want, period.
Period. Literally. No one can make you feel any type of way about yourself or any situation.
Not everybody wants the same things. Everybody got their own lane. And then, like, with everything, so what? A bunch of people baking cookies. Bake your own cookies. So what? What? Everybody in the country got to go to that one person because they baking cookies?
It's true. Because I'm sitting there, it could be like, ooh, bro, you want these lemon cookies? I don't like lemon cookies. There's a million people who like lemon cookies. Make your lemon cookies. Because ain't nobody's lemon cookies just like your lemon cookies.
And the people making them lemon cookies ain't going to be here for the rest of their life. So go ahead.
It's true. It's so true.
The street, we gotta do stuff.
It's just so important, I feel like, to stay positive. And like I said, I
focus on you. That's really the biggest thing. Is like that quote I read, the more you love yourself, so much more comes. Like, you don't have to focus on a lot of stuff when you're focused on yourself. A lot of stuff comes after that, naturally, without thinking. I just want y'all to get that. Not to say I'm woke, but I like to think I'm halfway up there, because I don't play about them thoughts or that energy. I try my best to check mine.
Yeah, I do too. And like I said, not easy at all. I'll have to. It's
disturbers and distractions.
It is.
You gotta focus.
Distractions everywhere, left and right, work, family, friends, relationships, parents, things like that. And you just have to be mindful of it. Like with anything, if you're in a situation and you're feeling a certain way, like I looked up something and said you can smile, stand up, take a walk. Things like that. Things I like to do to help me stay centered are walking, journaling. Journaling's big for me. I like to write down things that I think and feel. So then if I go back to them, it lets me know where my head is at. Like, has things changed? Like, are you still going through the same stuff, thinking about the same things? And journaling helps me with my feelings, because it lets me know how far I've come from different emotions and things like that. But I just think this topic was important, and I hope everybody got something out of it. Like we said,
read those books, start on something. If you just feel like you need to check your energy, or feel like you want to help somebody else check theirs, but most of all, first of all, check your own first, check yours. But these books help. Them books,
they help. And I'm a firm believer in Audible, so if you don't have the time and you just want to listen, like how some of you may be listening to this podcast, get the audio book, something, and share it with a friend, because I think that's important. Like, all of y'all have a friend who can use some help in the positivity area, and hopefully they take it positive too, but this is episode 3, y'all. I can't believe this. This is crazy. You're gonna want to tune in for our next episode. It's going to be a Happy Mother's Day tribute coming out to our moms.
To the mama.
That's gonna be exciting. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Let me check my notes. I wrote a few things down because, like I said, this is important to me. This is something that I'm mindful of.
Oh, I had one point.
Yeah, what's up?
This is just a little activity if y'all think y'all want to do, or it helps. A vision board. Get you some vision boards. Get you a little poster. Get you some magazines. Cut out the stuff you want. What you want to see. What you want to do. Put everything on there. I got 2. One for my daughter and one for me. I made one for her. What that? I don't know, but it made me feel good. Put it somewhere you can see it every day. Financial thing too. Write yourself a check. I don't care how much it is. Just something your goal or something you just want. Write yourself a check. I put mine over my by my door, or where I can see it in my closet where I go every day. Boom. Whoo, that check. Remind yourself, like, it keeps the energy high when you see it repeatedly every day, and it's a great reminder. No matter how you woke up.
Yeah.
So
I think that's perfect. Yep. A vision board is dope, I think, because like you said, like, I think everybody also make a 3-5-year plan. I know they sound silly, and write it down. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in writing stuff down. That's just me. But if you write it down and you go back and look at it, it's like, wow. Like, we got these books here. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait until 3-5 years to see what this notebook looks like, of all these different things and ideas that we've had for this podcast. God and the universe, it all works together. What you get out of it is what you put into it. So we're just glad you guys are here. Episode 3, good vibes and positivity. If you ain't got nothing else to say, I think we're done. Peace, and thanks for tuning in.
Love yourself.